Okay, so put attention to that. It's very important. It's difficult, but I know if you listen. I already scratching my corn, right? So I have to stir the corn. Okay, so the time I scratch my corn, I finish. This is the corn stick. I put a little water like that because it has some juice and some corn there. And always when you be in the kitchen, you have to use, in some point, you have to use your hands. Sometimes we have to prepare some food, then really you have to use your hands, not the spoon. And that situation is, my hand is already very clean, so that's why I twist it, the corn stick like that. And you take all the benefits for the corn until you see the corn is already plain and clear. That way we don't get the juice. This juice you're going to throw inside the scratching one. Why? Because we have to stir it. That my pot is already, okay? And then you put the, okay, I already finished the stirring, you see, the corn, okay? So, because I made enough tea from my specia, so I don't have to put a lot of the water, okay, you can see. So now, I'm going to throw all the milk, the fresh milk, all the ingredients what I mentioned you earlier in the video. Now, before I put it on the stove, I can put it all together. And make sure I put still a spoon of salt. If you need a little more salt, then you can do that. A little more. Ask according, remember sweet. We put a little salt only to keep the balance. You don't need salting when you have sweet. Then, when I use a concentrate sweet milk, is because I don't want to put a lot of sugar. And the corn, and one way to say when it's fresh, is also a little sweet. But in case you are a sweet person and you feel like you need a little more sugar for the corn pudding, then you can put a little brown sugar. But before you put more sugar, just taste it.